I don't know about you, but I'm kind of freaking out that basically in a week we'll be watching new Outlander. I'm floored by that. Okay, so in a week, will I be doing updates? Of course, I'll be doing something. A little more on what I have planned, though, that might involve any of you guys. But yeah, we're just going to be premiering for this season 7 part 2 premiere. It's coming up. It's very soon. We're all thrilled. And yes, that promotional period has started. Starz is putting out clips left and right, and of course people are sharing them. And what am I going to do? I'm going to share as many of them as YouTube will let me with you guys. Now the first thing I have is a clip from Starz shared by Elizabeth video. Of course, this is going to happen first thing. MG, so much going to happen. I can't wait. This is originally, of course, Outlander Starz. Let's see if I can play this for you, see if we can get away with it as is. All right? All right.
So much that's happened.
There are so many questions. I have so many questions.
It's a whopping season.
It's not going where you think it's going, and it kicks off.
What should fans be excited for?
So much happens in this second half of the season.
It's one of, if not the best, seasons yet.
There's a lot to look forward to.
Okay, part of the reason I wanted to share this with you is for those of you who do not have Starz and would like to get the app. Go ahead, and this is the time to do it. Well, I don't know if this is the time to do it, but if you want to catch up, or if you want to save a few bucks, this is one way. There's a 33% off for $7 for your first month. Sometimes I personally would just wait until, Christmas, because everything goes on for trials and for cheap. So I want to wait till then, unless you just don't want to wait, in which case here's a chance to save a few bucks. Maybe just get away with only playing for like the first 3 months or something. I don't know. But yeah, good little clip here. Let's see what else I got. Why, it's another clip. I'm shocked. Balfe Nation shares someone might have been doing a lot of ugly crying. It was a real Jamie Claire moment. Let's find out what they have to say about the second half of the season coming up.
Someone might have been doing a lot of ugly crying. I'm not going to say it was me, but there was a lot of tears. It felt like I don't know. It was very emotional. I was very emotional.
I was too. Yeah. We were lucky. We ended on a scene that, well, I think it was quite tough to do, because it was a real Jamie Claire moment. So it felt quite fitting, and I think they scheduled it like that. But it was also quite intense, because a lot of the crew came to sort of celebrate or watch the final take of the final scene, and
there was a lot of words.
There was a lot of words. It was very intense, but
it was really hard to get through it, because it also felt like everything had sort of this double meaning.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk about goodbyes and things. So yeah.
This is cute. We're gonna ugly cry. I know I'm gonna ugly cry. Do we have any question about we're gonna ugly cry at the end of this sucker? At the end of season 7, at the end of season 8, please, we're gonna be a damn mess. And if you'd like to prepare for that damn mess, we've got this one shared by Outlandish Observations. I did find this on Threads, went to their website here. Basically, they're just letting us know that we're going to be able to see season 7A, as there will be a marathon on Starz starting November 16th and going through the 17th. This will be to prepare us for losing our minds and emotionally being destroyed, because that's a super fun thing. And I guess that's why we're here. Now, they did share the schedule, so if there's a particular episode you'd really like to watch, you're going to be busy those days, but you can carve out enough time to watch one or two. Here you go. Let you know. We've got 7:01 through 7:04 on November 16th, and we've got the air dates according to Eastern Standard Time, so do keep that in mind. And then on Sunday, we get the 7:05 through 7:08, and again, those will be at Eastern Standard Time, but they do have the airing times there for you, so you can prepare if you happen to have Starz. So that gives some of us at least access to the show. You can, of course, watch it through the app, which is how I do it. I do not have Starz. I don't have cable. I stream everything, which does make getting local TV tricky, but that's okay. And then, of course, if you do have cable, or not just cable, but of course satellite, and have the extra channels, then you will be able to watch them at your leisure, or at least at Starz leisure, on the 16th and the 17th. So hopefully most of us will be caught up. And of course, the first 6 seasons are still available on Netflix, and the full run is available on Starz to stream wherever you are. Now I want to switch just a second to this fun little montage of images of Sam. I do want to thank multiple people who messaged me, who left posts, who let me know he is at a rugby game. So I honestly wasn't sure. I don't sport much. My husband is like the only sporty one of us who actually does a sport, and he bowls. So yeah, unless I was playing soccer when I was a kid, I played hockey, I played football, I played soccer, I played baseball, played all your normal Midwestern sports. Yeah, I don't watch sports. I prefer to play. I'm the same way with gaming. Anyway, enough about me. This is why I wanted to share this, because of how animated his face was. I remarked on it when I shared the video, but this person caught the clips of him. This post is shared by Outlander Stuff and 2 others. I love his face. I don't know about rugby, though. They don't play it in the U.S. Yeah, we the closest we have is American football, and it's not the same. It's like saying cricket is like baseball. It's not the same. But it's a tough sport. I understand that much. And I love how animated and excited he was about the game. There's so many faces he made. I know I'm showing this twice and talking a lot, but I mean, are you going to complain if you have to look at Sam? No, you have to look at Sam too long. I will move on, though, right now. ThisDecider.com article says Outlander Season 7 Part 2 review. Hold on to your kilts. The Starz hits about to take you on a ride. Okay. Now this is someplace you can find, let me just scroll down, that full interview of that piece that I showed you earlier. So you can go and go watch it. Go watch it here if you'd like. Because I'll have the link below, obviously. But I did want to share this because of one line in particular. I'm going to try to scroll back past the ads. Hold on. All right, this paragraph in particular, because this is not full of spoilers. It's not as full of spoilers as the one I shared with you yesterday. Outlander Season 7 Part 2 moves so quickly through author Diana Gabaldon's later books, reunions between the scattered characters don't take too long to occur, which is kind of what we expect, I think. The first episode of Season 7 Part 2 is literally called Unfinished Business, and we see Claire, Jamie, and young Ian wasting no time tying up the narrative loose ends left back in Scotland, which again we expect. We expect reunions between Ian and Jenny and the family. We expect meeting of Larry at some point. It is an absolute delight to return to the 18th century Lallybroch. I'm sorry, I threw an in there when it wasn't necessary, where a new actress plays Jenny, Kristen Atherton, which again we've been expecting, subbing in for an in-demand Laura Donnelly, which awesome. She's having great success. I'm very happy for her. But nothing else seems to have changed so much. It's the peak Outlander nostalgia for those of us who fell in love with these characters a decade ago. The writer does go on to say that Starz told them not to reveal too much spoilers in this, so they don't say much more. But it is nice to know we're going to jump right into it. The beginning of Season 7 was sort of a dreamscape, and we didn't really jump into the story until we got through that. This it looks like it's going to be, they're off the boat, they're meeting folks, we're getting right to the story straight away. That's good for all of us, especially considering how little time they have left to tell what was now 3 books worth of stories within 2 seasons. Well, half a season and a season. Yeah, it's a mess in my opinion, but I do feel like they're going to respect Diana's vision, tell us the most important parts of the story, and yet leave us, those of us who like to read the novels as well, a chance to be surprised and, I don't know, get some twists in that we wouldn't have seen even if we've seen the series. Which, if you're here, you probably are watching the series. Let's move on. Now, this may come as a surprise, even though I'm so terrible at pronunciation, but I really enjoy other languages. I speak a little bit of Spanish, took Spanish and French in high school. Yeah, I've learned some sign language, American Sign Language, and little bits of other languages, like the ability to count a little bit in some languages, at least, ask for the bathroom, that kind of stuff. I haven't traveled much, but I'm prepared to at least go to the bathroom and count to 10 in a few places. But I do love hearing our folks speak Gaelic. So we've got a one here with Cait speaking Irish Gaelic. And we hear a lot of Scottish Gaelic, but I can't tell the difference, I'm sure, when I hear either one. Let's see if you guys can tell. What's the difference? Because y'all are so nice about helping me with my pronunciations, which are still bad. Let's hear hers.
Tá go cámla cos Jerry Maddy. Tá mé ab a cansing éige. Tá mé inta sásta bheith an seo in aca le calianí. An rotu an carrig, an waka to magra. An rotu an carrig, nervy sé on. There you go.
Okay, I watched that 3 times through. Yeah, it sounds beautiful. No clue how I could possibly get those sounds in that order out of my mouth without stumbling over all of them. It's fantastic to listen to these folks speak Scottish Gaelic, Irish Gaelic. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. I love it. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you got a little bit of entertainment and information that brings a smile to your face. Thank you, everybody, for your really generous comments below. I know that you get a kick out of getting these videos, but honestly, I get a huge kick out of seeing what our stars are up to. So thanks for sharing that with me. One real quick thing on this video I'm going to tell you. I'm thinking of trying to see if anybody would like to join me on a live discussion. Well, I should say a live discussion with us that I would edit later before I put up. You do not have to show your face. Just voice is fine. We'll pick out a nice little picture avatar to stand for you. Pick out your favorite Outlander character image. But basically, I wanted to see if I could get a few of you, up to 3 maybe, have a conversation about each episode as it comes out. I would say within a couple of days of the airing, so by Monday or Tuesday. And again, this is just sort of off the top of my head. I tried to do reviews. They take a really long time. Not a lot of people really seem to care about them one way or the other. I'm not as practiced as some of the people who've been doing it since day one. Totally respect them. But I know that we love to talk about the episodes. This would be a very spoiler filled. You would not have to hold back. Anybody who comes to watch it would know that there are spoilers for the episode we're going to be talking about. If you'd like to talk about your favorite character, what happened to them in each episode, if you would like to talk about how it's going to affect them, what was your favorite part of the episode, which parts did you dislike, which parts, especially for my book readers, are you angry that it looks like they're leaving out? Just a general discussion. Hopefully it wouldn't take more than 45 minutes to an hour. And if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, just drop me a line in the post, or actually look out for a post that'll be in the community as well. But drop me a line down here and let me know that you'd be interested. I'll add your name to the list and put out a call for everybody when it looks like we've got a plan. This again wouldn't be recorded until like the Monday after at the earliest, unless everybody's up for a Sunday and I've got a Sunday. So we'll figure that out. But let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. And that is everything I have this week. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that button that says, like, because then I know you liked it. If you enjoyed the format in which I put this stuff together, subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next video does come out. And for my members, again, as always, thank you so much for that extra support. I hope that I have some good bonus material for you over the weekend. I'm hoping for a lot. If I get like a 10th of it, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. We'll be all right. Now, if you didn't get enough Outlander information in this video, don't worry, more is going to come. But if you don't want to wait, please do check out my Waiting for Outlander Season 7 Part 2 playlist, and you will find loads of information, loads of videos. And whichever video you do choose, I'll see you there.